How to go viral on Instagram consistently. Have you ever noticed a creator making similar videos to each other that always go viral? But the video is not a trend. What they're doing, they're tapping into what most are not, and that's viral formats. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about what a viral format is, show you some examples of them, how we can find them, and why it's important that you must start using viral formats. So first of all, viral formats as a whole. So what is a viral format? A format is literally just how the video is structured. So a viral format is focused on how the video is structured and how the video is able to communicate what it wants to the viewer, simple as that. So it's like a blueprint of the structure of the content. So we know this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. We understand the general principle of it. Now, when talking about viral formats, one of the biggest questions I get is what's the difference between a format and a trend? So the format is a template, and with this template, it can be used across many niches and even outside the OF industry. So for example, a format of a video is the reaction type video, where there's a video in the bottom left that's being reacted to and the creator as the main video. This isn't just something in OF. This has been going on for years outside the OF industry. So that's a format. And because of that, formats are able to stay around for a longer period of time, whereas a trend is normally only popular 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Now, it's very key, before I go in and show you different examples of formats, the format must match your personality and branding. And this is just going to allow you to get maximum performance, keep it authentic, and also so you don't burn out, which is very, very important. Now, just going on to examples of formats. So literally these examples, I've just gone on Instagram right now and found these. So first of all, let's start off with what I call the roller strut walk. So with these in the video, we can see either creators posing or gets up. And what she does, she pushes her camera roller away and then struts forward. In all three of these videos, we can see what happens. She pushes it away and then struts forward. Then it ends. So we know when she makes this type of video next, no matter if it's in a different niche, no matter what she's wearing, we know what's going to happen. So that's the format of the video. Now, the next one I call the cut, get ready with me. So with this creator, we can see she starts in her, morning clothes. Then every cut, which happens a second at a time or even shorter, she's changing clothes, getting more clothes on or doing something silly. And yes, there's nuances in every video. There's nuances to what she's doing, where she is, what's on TV, all these little different details. But the format of the video is, okay, she starts in what she's wearing to start with. Every cut, she gets more clothes on. And then by the end, she's fully changed in what she wants. So that's another example. We can see that over and over again with that. So her next video, we can see what's going to happen. Now, with this next creator, I call it the excessive eating. So with this, first of all, she starts with says, hey, ayo, something like that, while she's showing an excessive amount of food. Then what happens, she starts eating it in speed motion. So it's going down. And then towards the end, she literally just reacts. If she's AO, puts a thumb up. So the only difference between these is the type of food. So in the first one, we've got the McDonald's. The second one, we've got the cake. And the last one, pizza. But we know exactly what's going to happen. We know she's going to say, hey. Then we know she's going to show the food. And then we know she's going to speed eat that food and put her thumbs up if she passes it. That's the structure. So her next video, if she's doing it with KFC, we know how it's going to be structured, the video. Now, the last one is an example of jelly beans. Now, I use jelly beans as an example because she's the biggest OF creator in terms of viral content. So with this, we can see her challenge content. She walks into the video, she does the challenge, and then she reacts at the end. With all three of these videos, she does the same. Walks in, does the challenge, and then she gives her reaction, whether she's shocked or if she completes it. So even Jelly Beans, a huge creator, has absolutely perfected this. And same with her other content. Her formats for her car videos is she runs onto the car, so a few steps onto the car, then smashes the car. She did it with a Rolls Royce, Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, BMW. She can keep making that video. We know what's going to happen when she uploads the same video. So they're just a few examples of the viral formats that I found. And there's hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of formats as well, even in different industries, different niches. which you can use and just cross combine them all. Now, how do we actually find viral formats? So number one, we must research. We must find what content's going viral and what creators are performing well. So when I'm saying what creators are performing well, I'm talking about creators that are consistently getting over 1 million views. So someone like Jelly Beans obviously is consistently getting over 5 million views. Now, when we found this type of content that's performing, we need to see if there's an actual format there. So the way to see if the video is a format is if we look at the creator, has she made this type of video 5 times over, 10 times over? If she's only done it once, it's probably not a format. Where if she has the same structure of video 5 times and that is going viral 5 times, then that's a viral format. Simple as that. So now we've got all of them. Say we've got 5 videos from one creator, same format. What we can start to see, we can start seeing patterns. Okay, in this video she did this, and the next video she did the same thing. So this might help, these little nuances might help to aid the content further. So we need to see these patterns, because when we're making content, we want to add them in. So after we've researched to find good content, and now we've found a format, we need to start coming up with our ideas ourselves. So different ideas that we can do. So for example, if you're doing the Stratton video, what is different about your video to her one? That format. If you're going to do the food one, what's going to be slightly different about yours? I guarantee if you did the exact same food one as that creator, you're going to get loads of views. Simple as that. But what I want you to focus on when coming up with ideas is how are we going to make the creator feel emotionally? What can we get out of them emotionally? You know, so that might be, for example, with the food, it might be certain foods you use. Certain sweets, you might do a sweet one, but there's certain sweets in there which makes the users reminisce their childhood. All the content, all the ideas need to relate back to your niche. So that's very important. But when we're talking about relating to your niche, yes, it's focused on that niche, but it needs to appeal to everyone, because we don't want it just to go viral 1 million views in your niche. We want it to go mega viral, 10 million views. Now we came up with the ideas. We actually have to make the content. You guys know I'm very into batch working content because it saves you a lot of time, prevents you from burning out. But you cannot batch work content if you don't have the formula yet, if you don't know if the content's doing well. So what I want you to do is make videos individually. Okay, so you come up with the idea, make the video, see if it performs, because from here we can review. We want to see if it did well, what did bad, what did good, how we can improve it. And we've got to do this with content, all the content, not just bad ones, also the good ones. How can we make it better? If we've got 1 million views, how could we have made it 2 million views as well? So that's why it's important not to batch work, because if you batch work for 2 weeks and you have 2 weeks of content that you're posting, but it's not doing well, that's 2 weeks gone. Whereas if we can make individual content and improve it every time, by the end of the 2 weeks, we've improved so much that we're getting views. Now you can batch work a week at a time again. So that's the process of how we find viral formats as well. Now, why you need to find them is very, very important at this point. If you can find the right format, that's going to help you go viral frequently. It's just going to make your job bringing subscribers in easier. You not have to think of ideas every day and testing new ideas that may not work. If you have a format that works, you have a winning structure that can be repeated and repeated and repeated over and over again, and you can go viral over and over again. We're not looking for you to go viral once and never again. We want you to go viral on platforms like Instagram, like TikTok, consistently, often. Now, it's very important, just going back to my original point, that you find a format that matches your personality and branding, so it's authentic to you, so you don't burn out and feel like it's work. For example, if you don't like eating, excessive eating is not going to work for you. The audience will feel it's unauthentic. You'll get burnt out super quick as well. Now, if we employ the right viral formats for you, I guarantee you'll go viral consistently. So what I'm going to do in my Telegram group below is I'm going to make a list of 10 more examples for you. In those, you can say, oh, this type of video might work for me. And this is going to help you get more and more views. I keep it a channel, by the way, my Telegram group, because I don't want you to get spammed from everyone else. So hit the link in the description, join the channel, look through the PDF I send, And if you have any questions, send me a message on there or send me a message on Instagram at ArdenBliss1.